Hey guys, came for 15 back at it with another video for you guys. Back with another One Piece anime episode review for you guys. I know I haven't done One Piece anime episode reviews in quite a while. The reason why is like 3 weeks ago, I actually came down with the COVID virus, so I couldn't be able to do that episode review. Then after I recovered, the following Saturday, which was last week, I didn't review that episode because that episode I was kind of bored and I was kind of lazy too. And then last week's episode was just, let's be honest, it was just a straight up freaking like flashback episode from Robin's past. Like half the episode was dedicated to Robin's flashback of O'Hara, which right now I'm kind of burned out with the Robin backstory thing because I'll just say I won't give away spoilers, but they made in the current arc of the manga, they made a reference or they made a callback to Robin's backstory, and it's just like I'm kind of Robin backstory tuckered out now. So I don't need to see any more of the Robin backstory. So I didn't really talk about last week because the last week's episode was kind of boring, to be honest, and some people would bring the issues to the pacing things, but you know, it's kind of the thing with One Piece with it being so close to where the manga's at currently right now. Um, what is it? Sometimes you have to have these episodes where damn near half the episode is just full out flashback. But what's currently really going on, this so far this episode had like the most content I saw that was new in this, so which was interesting. But anyways, the last two episodes, the last few episodes, we see Yamato go up against Kaido. She's fighting Kaido. Kaido's pretty much saying, "Why are you trying to fight for the rebellion or for the samurai? Fight for me. You know, be the new Shogun of Wano and everything." And we know Yamato doesn't want to do that because she's like, "No, the rightful Shogun is Momonosuke." And everything. So yeah, we actually end up, which it was hinted at earlier in this in this battle for Wano, that it was implied that Yamato had devil fruit powers. And yes, she has devil fruit powers. She ends up transforming into a um this like ancient Zoan like ice fox thing. I forgot what it is. I forgot what her devil fruit is actually. Let me pull it up actually. Because I can actually find out what it is. Yamato's devil fruit. Uh d- 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 um yeah, she ate okay. Yeah. She ate the Ino no Mi Mado Okuchi no Makima, which pretty much is a hybrid or wolf deity form. And it's a mythical Zoan devil fruit. So it's pretty cool. It's it's pretty cool. The English, yeah, it it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Um, her devil fruit looks cool. To finally see her animated in her new wolf design looks really cool. She has like ice powers pretty much. And we see this like one cool clash from last week where, what is it? Kaido fires off he fires off a blast breath, and she kind of fires off her version of her blast breath, but it's just ice. So it's pretty cool. He has like the little clouds like Gear Fourth does as well. So it's interesting. So far that fight is kind of just stalling for time. She's kind of just stalling for time till Luffy gets back, really, if we're being honest. So yeah. Currently what's going on in terms of what we've been getting the last few episodes. We did cut away to Sanji, but he's still just fighting Queen. That so far we haven't looked too much into that. But so far the last two episodes pretty much combined Robin and Brooke versus Black Maria. Now, last week's episode, like I made a mention, was strictly just Robin backstory and everything, and pretty much the thing is that's building into these two episodes from last week and this week is Black Maria's was using this like illusionary mist, where her Black Maria's minions would look like Robin and Brooks people they knew from their past. So obviously they for Robin, one looked like Clover, and another one looked like her mom, and then one looked like Saul. While with Brooke, a few people looked like a few. the Black Maria's minions, due to the mist, look like people from his crew, from the Rumbar Pirates and everything. And it was a way to try to throw them off the game and maybe potentially get a killing blow on them because guess what? You know, they're under this illusionary mist. Now they both don't succumb to this because they both know like that's the past. This isn't real. This is just an illusion and everything. So that's that's kind of the thing. And even Rama makes the mention like, you know, Saul wouldn't say this or my mom wouldn't say this and everything. And pretty much Rama makes the mentions like I've already moved on from my past because I'm alongside my friends who will be there for me. So yeah, and this which leads into this week's episode. They're trying to run away from the mist and kind of get away from Black Maria, but Black Maria is pretty much pursuing them. We even see the one weapon she has that was apparently eaten by a devil fruit. So a obviously is eaten by a smile devil fruit, and there's like this little freaking dog in it just rolling the thing and everything, creating havoc and all this flames of fire. Robin does ask Brooke like, oh wait, you were trapped due to the illusion. He's like, yeah, but I ended up getting over it eventually, and I ended up defeating you know, her minions and everything. But pretty much Black Maria is just pretty much antagonizing Robin and Brooke and everything. You know, she ends up making the whole floor go on fire. They end up dodging it, and pretty much the thing is, eventually Brooke cools it because again, he like Yamato has ice powers pretty much, so he cools it. He has Robin try to take care of Black Maria, and he's like, I'm gonna go take care of her minions, and Robin's like, good, I was actually gonna handle her by myself, and pretty much by myself. So we get probably one of the best Robin scenes. Again, we get truly Robin versus Black Maria here in this week's episode. And we just see it to where, just like in the opening, Robin creates a, you know, giant literal Robin. And the Robin is naked, so yes, but just, and I guess in a similar case like Black Maria, they lined out, I guess you can say, the boob area, so it's like not showing a nipple or anything, but in reality, if this was real life, it probably would, because it's literally a naked giant Robin, but whatever. Cool. It's pretty much a thing from the opening she does, and pretty much, you know, she has like these gigantic arms, and it looks like she's getting the upper hand on Black Maria. She's trapping Black Maria and everything. And it's looking like, oh, this is gonna be an issue for Black Maria, and Robin looks like she's going to win, but no, Black Maria is like, please, I'm not done yet. So she actually starts cutting cutting the arms of Robin's giant hands, and we know when Robin creates the gigantic body parts of herself or other extra limbs of her body, it's actually, you know, it's actually her real, you know, when she takes damage, it's actually her real body that takes it. So as Black Maria is cutting up Robin, we see like how her, you know, arms is getting pretty much messed up and everything. They're getting cut and it's starting to bleed, and that's when Black Maria's like, oh, so if I cut these gigantic limbs, it actually has effect on your real body. How stupid. And Black Maria even makes a mention of the fact that Robin making this giant Robin is actually exhausting a lot of energy out of her. So she playing to the thing. She also tries to poison Robin with one of her spider feet, or her, I guess, I don't know what you would call an arachnid's freaking, I guess they're whatever. But Robin backs off because she knows if she gets touched by this thing, she's probably going to be done, and her real body's going to be poisoned and everything. So Robin's kind of in a tough spot right now. And the thing is, Black Maria is just preying in on Robin, and Robin knows, like, fuck, I'm actually kind of in a bad spot here. So yeah. In the meantime, we know that Luffy fell off, which was another thing that was going. Trafalgar Law's crew ended up finding him, and they pretty much got all the water out of him. Pretty much the thing is, Luffy's asking for meat because that's kind of his life force to get him back to being strong again. He needs meat, so pretty much we see that the Law's crew, they practically gave them all the meat they had in stock. So you would have to envision that Law isn't going to be happy when he finds out about that. He's going to be like, wait, Where's all the meat? And they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we gave that to Straw Hat Luffy. He needed, and he's gonna be like, what? You did what? But they pretty much ran out of even their backup meat, their backup food. So they're like, well, we'll just go look for it. In the meantime, Momonosuke actually overhears Luffy. He runs up to Luffy and pretty much is telling Luffy about what's been going on, how about Kiku and Kinemon, they're dead and everything. And he's crying. And pretty much Luffy's like, Momo, you need to stop crying. You know, you're gonna be the Shogun of Wano. You can't be a little kid anymore and everything. So yeah, pretty much Luffy asks Momo, hey, I need you to take me up there, transform into a dragon, and take me back up to Onigashima so I can be able to fight Kaido again and defeat him. But again, he needs meat, he needs food. Now, the interesting thing is Caribou is also in the vicinity. He's right there, and he's actually seeing that, oh, Straw Hat needs food, and he remembers back to the whole thing of like, oh, if Straw Hat beats Kaido, well then, you know, guess what? He'll get me away from Wano. So he pretty much finds he finds the Heart Pirate members, and he's like, hey, I got all this food. You need this for Luffy? Give him this, and so he can go fight and everything. So yeah, that's kind of where the episode ends off for this week. But it seems like Luffy's gonna have to eat all this food to get back to full strength. He's asking Momonosuke to transform him to a dragon and get him back up to Onigashima, which could be a callback to what he did in Punk Hazard and everything, creating the clouds. But it's gonna be interesting to see where the story's gonna go. Next week, it looks like we're gonna have a focus on Robin and Black Maria, which we're gonna get one of the more hype Robin moments in the series. This week was a hype Robin moment with the gigantic Robin, but trust me when I tell you, this week, man, or next week's is gonna be even outclass this week's Robin moment. Like, this is like probably one of her best fights, if not her best moment, like in a very long time. So yeah, but again, sorry for getting out the my thoughts on One Piece as of late. But let's be honest, the last two episodes were kind of just boring and dull, to be honest. Like, nothing really happened. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna get it for it. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of One Piece, as well as the subscribe if you want to get more One Piece content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. Till then, guys, peace.